Hey, it is I, good old TK94 players. I hope you're all doing well on this Friday. Yes, I hope you've all have had a good week so far. It is a good Friday, since it is Easter time again, that time of year. Enjoy those eggs, folks, enjoy those eggs. So yeah, like I said, I hope everyone's doing well. We were meant to be on yesterday, but we had a few issues, so we're on today instead. So I said today we will do some duels with you lovely folks. If anyone wants to, then yeah, come on in. I am aware it's a new month as well, so we have got the tryout duel, which we'll do as well, which we'll do that whilst waiting for anyone. So yeah, today's definitely the day. Bramble Rose Dragon. Interesting. Expiration date if anyone's finished Appaloosa. So yeah, we'll do the tryout duels. We have already seen, whilst we've been playing on the Xbox, where Finn is, so yeah. You know what? This deck might be perfect for this. Oh, I can't. Okay, don't matter. Okay, we'll use the black winds for this. Let's see what we get. So infinite cards means your deck size is double. So basically, it means if you get this done pretty quickly, then yeah, we go second probably. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Kind of obvious, wasn't it? So yeah, like I said, if people want to duel, come on down. Good Friday. Yeah, Easter holidays, eh? That was a pretty solid starting hand. We're against a Resonator player. So, I will tell you one thing. When we have done this event on the Xbox, we faced a few people that were Resonators. It's always a solid option, but it's like, come on, it's a bit boring when you see it quite a few times. It's like, yeah, I can see why. It's always a solid option for this type, for something like this. It says you have to get rid of your cards out and all that, so it's like, right. So yeah, we have got another busy day ahead of us. We've got a few bits and bobs we're going to do, so whether it's here on YouTube or it's on Twitch, so yeah. Right. Red Supernova Dragons on the field. Okay. I'm not surprised. Right, so we're kind of ready. Should be okay though. Yeah, the usual strategy, bring out red supernova, then hot red dragfin arfinder. If we can work around it, then it's definitely in our favour. You know, we've got a few options here. Probably the first option we'll need to do is probably bring out Sudri. It's working around it. This is not too bad that we can work around this. I didn't see red rain or anything, so that helps. So yeah, the whole thing of this is just get 3 packs, boom. And then do that. Got a Chinook anyway, so that helps. I think my opponent, right. Right, so yeah, I've got to use it on that first. Banish all cards your opponent controls. Interesting. My opponent is having some issues with their, for what seems like it's their thing. Right. Might not. Oh, I could have activated it, couldn't I? Could have activated that. Yeah, it does have red to it, and I thought so. It was kind of obvious it had it. Okay, I kind of knew that. That's fine. Right, got all my special summons I need to do as well. Wonder if it might stop it actually. It's not wanting to do that just yet, it seems. So we've got to Okay. For the spear, giving ourselves options here. Okay. It's gonna have to be a 6, I think. Oh, a 7? Can't do a 7. Right, let's think about this. Yeah, I think we've got to go into full armor master. I am aware that has done that. Chris, the crack of dawn. Okay. Destroy. Okay, I knew he was going to do that. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that to happen. Actually, yeah, no. Right. Let's try and do something again. Is that a tuna? That's not a tuna monster. I always forget. That's not a tuna monster. But we always, if we do finish that deck, we always have it anyway. So it's like, it's always there. Shame I lost those 2 trap cards, unfortunately. So I've still got a Chinook I've still got Chinook in my hand. That's why I've kept one of them anyway, just in case. Right, let's attack. Attack with board of the spear because it can do piercing damage. Okay, there's nothing I can do here, so we'll carry on. Yeah, we are aware that card is coming back, so we've got to be careful with that still. what you're gonna do, my opponent. Oh, they try using Raigeki. Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you do this. Not gonna let you do this, my opponent. Alright, just open that out, that's fine. It's kind of a waste now, unfortunately. Pot of acquisitiveness. Interesting. That is very interesting. It will still get to. It will still get to you. It will still get to use what it. Still try and do what it wants to do. Right. It's an interesting first duel for us today. But like I said, if anyone is around, wants to duel, today's the perfect day. Will anyone take advantage? I don't know. That's the problem. I will say that we haven't kind of got much after that. I've got Red Supernova Dragon back, so there it is. We're gonna take some damage, unfortunately. It's gonna sting. It's gonna sting quite badly. Okay, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Roshi the Squall might be a massive help for us here. Okay, I gotta think now. I've got to think what we're going to do here. Yeah, my opponent might have saved themselves here. Black Wing Armor Master. It's got to make that decision now. Does it keep that on the field or not? Yeah, he's doing that. Okay, that works fine for me. At least we get to do some damage, which is good. It's not quite game over, but we are putting ourselves in with a chance. It's got to be careful here now, because we can chip away at my opponent. That's the key. We can chip away here. Now, it's a very good first duel to have. Okay, resonator call. Okay, it's going to do this again. It's going to do this again. This is going to be very interesting. Every time your opponent activates a monster effect, place one black feather counter on this card. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, he's risking it now. You can't do anything else, lad. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's risking it now. He goes Red Dragon Archfiend or Scarred. It's a good duel, this. It's a very good duel. Yeah, we've lost, but it's turned out to be a good duel because, yeah, I don't know why, because these tryout duels take longer than they should. Honestly, you'd think it's just a nice thing. Could try something different though. Yeah, we've unfortunately lost. It's almost. The only problem we had there is just got a certain specific card at the right moment. If we could have got Black Wind Assault Dragon out a bit earlier, I think we might have had more of a chance. Alright, we'll change the deck. Gives us a chance to try something else. Well, we haven't used this deck in a while, so we might as well use it. We weren't far away though. We were not far away there. This could be interesting. Let's have free zone with the spirits, why not? Right, okay. See a Sangan. See infinite cards. Okay. That's not too bad. That's actually not too bad, considering what we've got. See what you've got. No extra deck, okay. Interesting. Yeah, we know we got, we know you got that because we all have it. Let's surprise it with all 3 Zobas. Dark Magician! Yo, Thomas. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good Friday and welcome, welcome. Dark Magician. Right, so we've gone all Bakura. How to make a... So, I will give you some advice. Well, all I can suggest for now to build up to first go to solo. So you go to play solo mode, work through solo mode, get all the gems that you need to build your deck. And have you ever tried Master Duel Meta? If you want to build a meta deck, Master Duel Meta is the best website for top tier meta decks. I'm not necessarily a meta player myself because it gets a bit too boring if you play decks that are, very, very good. It gets a bit boring. Alright. Let's have a look though. Oh yes, I'm playing Bakura old school. Right, for sure. Okay. Okay. Makes me wonder what this person's playing, because they've got no extra deck. So I will suggest Master Duel Meta is the website you need. Yeah, I like to play some old school decks on this website, on this game. Right, I've been kaiju'd, lovely. Okay, he's playing some kaijus, okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, right, okay, this is not too bad. MST, okay, interesting. It's been a bit of an interesting type deck. Snake Eye. That's not too bad. Right, okay. It's not the worst case. The problem I have now is that Zone with the Spirit is stuck as a trap and spell card, so it kind of takes up space. A little bit annoying. Right, so this person's kind of got it's got a bit of a, it's got like some counter spells and all that, like your MSTs, your fissures. I'm assuming it's got like magic cylinder and stuff, you know, that type of shenanigans. Right, Dark Geroid. Right, let's see, what have you got? Okay, Paleozo, yeah, okay, yeah, he's playing that type of deck. Okay, yeah, a bit of a negative deck because it's like, it's just wants to get rid of my traps and my spells. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. See if I can get something a bit different that could help us here. Interesting. Right. I could go for Morphin Jar number 2. Right. Okay, we'll stick with this. Put that in defense as well. Okay. Okay, it's not too bad, so it's alright. It's alright, we can work around this. So yeah, if you've seen that if you go on the link, then if you want a spicy decks, the spiciest of Mr. Boilers, that is the website. Yeah, like I said, the only advice I can give is just play solo mode, craft the gems that you need, and then work from there. Yeah, because the solo stuff you get some decent rewards. The only problem with solo stuff, you can't dismantle cards to craft the ultra rares you're going to need, especially if you're making a very top deck, because there's a lot of ultra rares you're going to need to spend. That's the only thing I can think of at the minute. Sky Striker or Fiendsmith, anything. Sky Striker is a very good option. Fiendsmith is a very good option. K9's a very good option. There's a lot of good examples. Blue Eyes is even a good option. Dark Magician, that's not bad either. You know, there's a few. There's so many out there. Lunar Lights, Mitsurugi. I'll add the Wall of Illusion to my hand. Right, it's attacking the Morphin Jar number 2. That'll be fun. That is fun. I'm attacking my Morphin Jar number 2. Probably wasn't expecting that. Look at that smashing ground. Look at all the negative traps it has. See, look at that trap hole. Negative. I knew what you're playing. I knew what my opponent was playing straight away. I could just tell straight away now. I was like, I just knew straight away. I was like, as soon as I saw a couple of different, I was like, yeah, you know, you just know. It's like, yeah, that's what you're against. Right, the thing is here, we don't need to attack. That's the thing we have. We don't need to attack. Because we know what we're against, we can play defensive. Right. Let's get my banished cards back. The reason being, then I can send them back to the graveyard, so I can then get Dark Necrophilia. There's a plan. Right, okay. I need a Dark Sanctuary now. I need a Dark Sanctuary. Oh, we're just going Morphin Jar number 2 again. Just for the giggles. Right, what can my opponent do now? What can you do? I need a Dark Sanctuary. Don't have a Harpy Dust in this deck, so I'm kind of. All I need is a Dark Sanctuary, and I'm okay. Then I should be all right. All I need is that beauty of a card there. I'll be all right. We don't need to do anything different, so we're going to keep it as it is. It's this duel is in our hand. As long as it's kept that space open for something. So yeah, still got to be careful because it can still activate something, which, you know, could screw us up. Okay, I spoke to. Okay, yep. Okay, Kaiju. Still got some Kaiju cards. Okay. Okay, that's actually good to know, because we can use that to our favour, because I've got another Morphin Jar number 2. Because we know, yeah, this is fine. This works out. This will work out well for us. This works out really well for us. Oh, have we got? Is it? Can't activate it, unfortunately. There we go. That's what we needed. You know what, we've kind of got the right deck for this, because okay, we should be okay. Dust tornado. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. For sure, okay. Oh, no! No, I wasn't expecting that. No, 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 no. Oh, this person's played such a negative deck. He's using, like, Shield Crush and all that. Okay, that didn't go as I planned. Okay. Okay, that did not go as I planned. Okay, okay, that's... Okay, okay. Okay, we might be in trouble now. Oh, if we... I will be a little bit annoyed if we lose this, because really, we shouldn't be losing. You know, we've done everything right here, but now I'm in a bit of trouble. Now we're in a bit of trouble. Oh no, we are. Yeah, we are generally in trouble here now. I can't do anything. This zone with the spirit is gonna cost us probably. If we lose this, it's because of the zone with the spirit is in a spot where I don't want it to be in. Yeah, the person is playing like a pretty negative deck, just trying to use kaijus and stuff. It's a negative way to do things. I will say, at least my deck has a bit more. It has a bit more. Not trying to be negative, just it has a bit more positivity. But my opponent is just like, he's got cards that are just like, you know, your Shield Crush, your Fissure, anything that could just destroy Finn. I do need a Dark Sanctuary again though. Yeah, I can't really do anything else at the moment. So yeah, we have to keep it defensive. So we have got one more Dark Sanctuary that we can play if we get it. This has turned out to be it's turned out to be a very interesting duel, it's fair to say. I underestimate how long these trial duels took. We only need 3 wins. It's quite hard at the moment just to get 3 wins in any shape or format. Got to do something though. Got to do something. We got to do something as well. I can't activate this unfortunately. Sucks. Absolutely sucks, that does. All I can do is set up our defense. That is all I can do at the minute. Shame I don't have a slot available and I don't have a card destruction. So I would have cooked right now. Okay, run. Okay, he's put a card down. Can't activate it anyway, so unfortunately. That's okay, but that's not what I need. I've still got two. I got another Spirit Reaper. Still got another Zoma. Well, the Zoma is already on the field. Very interesting though. It is really interesting. Okay, Dynamicious. What's it going for? Like, what does it want to get rid of? You'd think it would want to get rid of Destiny Board. You know? It would make sense to go for Destiny Board. What's it gone for though? Spirit Reaper? Oh no, Wall of Illusion. Okay, interesting. Wall of Disruption. Yeah, this person is... yeah, he's playing a proper... well, let's just say, yeah, it's a proper... yeah. It's not the most exciting of decks to play against, because you know what you're against. I can't activate it. Right. Just keep doing what we're doing at the moment, because there's not really much we can do else otherwise at the minute. There isn't. There's nothing we can do on our end. Could wait until I get a cursed Necrophere. Yeah, that's the card. That's the card I need. Is a cursed Necrophere. Because then I can also start getting Dark Necrophere out. Okay, Kaiju Dark. Okay, fine. Be my guest. Again, pretty boring with its fins. Okay. Dark Ruler no more. Yeah, okay. That means I lose my Spirit Reaper. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh. Come on, come on. Give me Dark Sanctuary, come on. I can't activate Harpy's Fed. I can't activate Destiny Board. It's like, game, I know. I'm gonna have to... yeah, I'm gonna have to start bringing out these bad boys out, because I ain't getting the cards I need at the minute. I ain't got many cards to get, but I need a specific card. Yeah, this person's just make... you know, I thought, you know, we'll try something different. This person's... yeah, this person's playing a... like I said, a negative deck. It is quite negative. Yeah, we'll have to stay defensive anyway. We can't really do anything else, unfortunately. It's an interesting duel. It always is. Yeah, my opponent is running out of cards as well, so he has to be careful. I had a royal decree, we would have probably cooked. Actually, let's have a look. We'll go through some of its cards. It's a fair share of spells and traps. Anti-spell fragrance would have been useful. Yeah, I don't think my opponent was expecting me to play something to do with Bakura. Yeah, we're losing the Bistro Butcher. Right, Dark Sanctuary would be lovely. Okay, on we go. There's not much we cannot do much here. Give me a cursed necrophere or something. Give me something. I need something. So then cursed necrophere can come back out, and then I can start to get rid of these cards. It'd have to be the Kaiju card, and then probably infinite cards. Interesting. Why is it obsessed with getting rid of my other monsters? Yeah, I can only imagine because it knows what Dark Necrophere can do, but that would have been useful. I'm cursing myself for putting that extra zone with the spirit down. Right. Okay. Like I said, there's not much I can do here. There really isn't. So we're kind of in this little loop of like... Yeah, this is all I can do at the minute. And I can only put one Kaiju monster on the field. Which kind of works for us as well. Lost Wind, okay. Okay. That's fine, it only affects my attack, it doesn't necessarily make any difference. Another Kaiju, okay, yeah. Like I said, this person's playing such a negative deck, you can see, it's like, you don't necessarily get too much fun out of this. Right, come on. Come on, game. Give me what I need. doesn't work. That's the card. That is the card. Might, might stop it. I'm assuming it's going to go for something. It's got a spell removal. Has to. Got to have another MST. No, interesting. Dang it. This could be fun if this. Well, we know we've got two cursed necrophiles, an earthbound spirit, and a Kisatai. So we've got, for the next couple of turns, we have got monsters. My opponent's kind of struggling now because so we've got one card left. Because we don't need to, we can do this. Well, that took a while. Gotta have to look at this person's deck in full. Yeah. Boom, have some of that. Right, let's have a look at that deck that my opponent played. That's our first win as well. That's just the first win. Look, there you go. Kaijus. For sure. Look at all that. Fiendish Chain, Wall of Disruptions, Jelly Cannon. Anything to try and... It's kind of Enchanted Javelin. There's some cards that we don't always see as well, so it's interesting. Yeah, that type of deck, we're guilty of having one or two ourselves. Is, you know, designed just to cause a bit of havoc. I'll go first, I should say. It is very interesting how it works out. Right, so right, we're losing a few cards here. Labyrinth, okay. Okay, yeah, of course. What a surprise. Okay. Trap. Okay. This could still work out for us. Yeah, I'll continue my main phase because I don't really need to. Transaction rollback. Yeah, don't forget, dude, this is my turn. I just want to end it. You know, the cheek of you getting to do stuff on my turn while I'm just wanting to end the turn. You know, I don't ask for a lot, you know, game. I never ask for a lot, you know. Just let me finish my turn. You know, it's not hard, is it? You don't have the rights to do stuff at the end of my turn. There's no need for that. No need for that. Crush card virus, okay. Alright, okay. Playing a virus deck as well, okay. Spell card, sugar. Okay, that's not good for us. Getting to do that on my turn. I've only wanted to end my turn. I put a couple face downs and that was it. That's all I wanted to do, you know. I don't ask for, like I said, I don't ask for a lot. But he managed to get rid of my hand. No. No. You silly sausage. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. This is meant to be. I've only set. That was my turn. That should not happen. That shouldn't be allowed. At least we know it. We know it happens, but that should not be allowed. That's a bit unfair because you know I've just literally just all I did. A couple of face downs. That's it. You know. He's got literally rid of half my cards already. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is crazy, isn't it? All I wanted, like I said, all I did was set a couple of cards face down, end my turn, that's it. You know, his turn. But no, because the deck he's playing, he gets to do all these special shenanigans on my turn, which, you know, it's a bit harsh, you know? All I want to do is just put some cards down, get myself into the duel, and see how it goes. Yeah, we're in trouble now, unfortunately. Like I said, no more wood against as well. It's kind of screwed us up a little bit. You know, like I said, that's why we don't take this game seriously, because we know how serious people take this game. It's one of those games, unless you really want to be, you know, top shot at it, which it doesn't bother me if we're not top shot. At the end of the day, we're just here to have a bit of fun. People forget that when they play this game. It's not. You don't need to go crazy. Especially with it being a thing like this. Like what's it called? A tryout duel. Yeah, it's just completely negated me out. It's just finished me out the game already. There's no fun in that. Try to negate me out the game straight away. Where's the fun in that? Trying to then I can't do anything. You know, where's the fun in that? There's no fun in that. What he's just done now, you know, 500 million multiple fins. Literally got rid of all my hand. Where's the deal? What happens? Where's, You know, what happens to a good old... What's wrong with a good old-fashioned back-and-forth duel, you know? What's wrong with a good old-fashioned back-and-forth duel? People just don't like that anymore, do they? Right. He doesn't need to do anything else now. The person has got game. You don't need to do anything else. You've done all the damage. Set this up for yourself. You've got game. You don't need to do anything else now. There you go. There you go. No fun winning it in 2 turns. There's no fun in that. Oh, wait, what? Why couldn't... Wait, hold on. Why did we survive? Why did we survive? Trying to figure out why we survived there. Okay, destroy my last card. Fine, I can't do anything anyway because it's literally just cause destruction. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. There's no fun in that. There really is no fun in that. Stopping me from doing anything. Where's the fun in that? I think the person's only done it because they don't feel comfortable that they can win otherwise. That's why he's done it. He doesn't feel comfortable. He's got scared. And he's going for the overkill as well. Why, dude? Why? Why? You could have just... You didn't need to use Ariana. Come on. See, that's what I mean. Again, you've got game. You don't need to overkill as well. Because you've got game. Why would you do that? Honestly. Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? You know? Why would you overkill when you've got game? You've completely annihilated my deck. Literally, it is a deck devastation. Just don't get that. I just don't get that. Why? What benefit do you get out of that? Nothing. You won. You've won. What? Fair dues to you. Right, we go again then. Okay, this person's playing a 60 card deck. Let's go for a big pile up. Right, we still need to get 2 wins here. This little tryout, dude, takes longer than you think, because you think, yeah, okay, it should be done pretty quickly, but we've had a couple of long duels as well. Right, let's see. You got anything to negate that? You got anything to negate that? So yeah, if anyone wants a duel, you're in, around, this is the day. This is the day. Yeah, I don't think, like I said, we're not a big enough channel for people wanting to have a duel with us. There's one person that's always interested, but he's never around when I'm actually, you know, around. I'll activate this because I do need it for now whilst I think of options that I need to do. Yeah, like I said, we will get there. Oh, we'll get there one day. We'll be like Dolan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. We'll get there. Because I know his viewer versus chat versus no, streamer versus viewer duel. He's always got quite a few, so. But that's what we do, folks. We'll keep busting a gut. And it is, of course, the 28th anniversary of season 0, like with Yu-Gi-Oh! Premiered. Right, let's see what you've got, Joseph. What have you got, Joseph? Oh, Amazon S. Okay. Okay. This could get interesting. Nice to see a different deck, though. Don't get me wrong, we love seeing different options for once. Right, Amazon S call. Right, look, I've got the right card on the field. Face down, innit? I was thinking, do I go risky or not risky? I was like, I won't go risky this time. Play it safe. So yeah, that's what we did. I think it was the right decision in the end. Lord of the Heavenly Prison, okay. So I haven't got anything at the moment, which is like Finn. Special summon spirit message to the field. Oh yeah, of course I can do that. That'll make our life a little bit easier. Okay, we still need 2 more wins. Gotta point that out there. Okay, Morphin Jar number 2 will come in to play. Right. Polymerization. Alright then, going old school. Hey, water. We are seeing some K9 as well. Okay, this is another random mixed deck. Okay, interesting. That's not ideal. It's not. We are seeing some different fins, so that's kind of good. Okay, it's a random deck, but it seems to work. Anything will seem to work against that, like, you know, Finn. This will definitely be the longest we've ever done trying to get 3 wins. And we actually want to get the 3 wins. Yeah, we just want to get them out of the way. Time limit, is it? Oh, what? Okay, time limit, I'll take that. You know what, I was not even paying attention. I was wondering why he was taking a while as well, but I never thought about that, and then I was like, let's see what the person did have. We've had some funny duels so far, haven't we? Let's have a look. Draw unlock bit, that's, again, that's pretty... I don't want K9 cards, so that's so random. Okay, yeah, I understand the Amazonas, but so random. So random, aren't we? We just get some absolute randomness, which makes the game even more interesting. Right, we just need one more win and we get a free pack. Woo! Woo, let's go. Right, we're first. So, Dark Sanctuary first. Right. I'm gonna go aggressive this time. Curse Necrophia. Right, let's do this. Come on. Give me that cheeky win. Okay. Random. Hand destruction. Right, Soma, the spirit. Toy box. That's not what I wanted. I should have got rid of one Dark Necrophia. Oh, come on, dude. What you doing? Stop being negative. Come on, dude. Hand destruction again. Really? What are you cooking up here, eh? Okay. What? I don't know what my opponent is doing. What is... I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, 1 day of peace, okay. Random. Trying to figure out what is he trying to do here. Now it's, yeah, White Forest. Again, another pretty serious deck for this tryout dual thing. It's like, really? Okay. That's a little bit annoying. Might still survive. Right. Oh, there's not much we can do here. Like. Interesting. Yeah, this type of deck again. It's I'm never a fan of trying to get rid of, you know, trying to burn my own deck for the sake of it. I'm not that. I just don't see the fin in that. It's so bizarre though. Would it run out of cards though? That's the question. Okay. This could get quite interesting. If it doesn't get rid of my morphing gel, we could be interesting here. This could get very interesting. What's that? I am not. What is my opponent trying to do here? Can someone? Does anyone have any idea what my opponent is trying to do? There we go. I was trying to figure out what he was trying to do. I was like, yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Well, we've got the win. Oh, we got that eventually. Wow. It took us a while. Better be worth it for a free pack. Arm Dragon Flash. Magnet Conversion. Water Dragon. Chaos Core. Mask Hero Goka. Form Change. Magnet Force. Prima Light. Right, there we go. We got that out of the way eventually. But I will say... Okay. Not too bad. Right, so, like I said, if anyone wants a duel, this is the day. We are doing viewer duels. If anyone is interested, give me a shout. But if not, then we'll just have to keep on trucking. I'm going to stick with the black wings. Where do you go? Where do you go from Cotton Eye Joe? Right, let's see what we've got. We'll go first. Right. Gale the Whirlwind. What are we against? We don't know yet. We've got a couple of options we can do here. Gonna have to be that, I think. Right, let's go into our level 10. Keep that for now. Right, what have you got, my opponent? Heroes, okie dokie. The problem I have here, I haven't got anything else. If it gets around my full armor master, we're in trouble. I should point that out, we are in trouble otherwise. There's DPE, okay. Oh, I should have put Shanga on the field. Yeah, going first doesn't always work for us. Malicious Bane, great. We're in trouble here. This is meant to be bronze. Right. Interesting. Oh, that's why. Yeah, we're screwed. If we don't get the best, I might change the fact to go second. Actually, I think every time I go first, it doesn't always necessarily work out for us. Yeah, we're kind of screwed here. I can't attack directly, so that's kind of good. I should have kept Armor Master on the field. Right. Yeah. Sometimes we jump the gun too early to get the big gun out. I think that's what works against us. Should have won this one. Should have won this one. Ah, missed opportunity. Black Winds does give us some bad luck as well, because they just seem to find a deck that, you know, works well against it. So it's like, yes, I suppose. I'll go second. Okay, we're not entering that one, it looks like. That's a bit harsh, game. You could have, you know. Did I decide to go second as well? I think I did. Right, Speedroid. It's not Speedroid necessarily. I'll go. Yeah, okay. See, it doesn't matter. I say this again now. It doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter what. What? It doesn't matter what thing you're in now. People take it too seriously at all levels. Argo stars, Argo stars. Let's see. MX Saber. Yo. What is up, Toxic Waste? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Friday. Yo. Right, so we got Silhu Hat, Rabbit. Bunch of traps and spells face down, okay. Right. I do have a what was I going to say? Yes, no, I don't have a room available, but if you want a duel, come on down. I haven't got a room set up yet, I should say. That's what I was meant to say. Can't even get my words out sometimes. So yes, I'll set one up after this one. I was waiting for anyone. Right. Okay. Wait, hold on. Activate cards effects to activate. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. You did the 10-minute combo with the... Oh, wow. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. I just want to put one monster face down, you know. No, I never ask for a lot, you know. Right, what can I do? That again, cannot be destroyed by card effects, that's fine. That doesn't actually matter too much. Okay. Do that, I suppose. Really? 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 Does that not get to do it more than once? It has done it once. Oh. Really, dude? This is meant to be in bronze. Yeah, I don't think people realise this is meant to be a bronze rank duel. How is this a bronze rank duel now? I don't get it. If we had Royal Decree, we would have been fine. That's what I've been saying though, because, you know, people... Now, this game, let's be honest, doesn't matter what rank you are. People take the game too seriously, even in the lower ranks now. You can't even have like a typical solid back and forth duel anymore. It doesn't matter what rank it is. It's so ridiculous how daft it has gone. So at the end of the day, this game, it's an enjoyable game. But if you wanted to get new people into this game, there's no chance you're getting new people into this game. Because it is so complicated. The birds of a feather. Where's my birds of the feather? I need it right now. But I don't think my deck has it. The real whiz. The real whiz. But anyways, we will duel some duels with you lovely folks. That's what I want to do. That was the main plan of attack for today. We will do that. So anyway, so like I said, I hope everyone is doing well. You're all having a good Friday. Yes. Obviously if you're in the UK, it is Easter holidays. Right. So yeah, that's just to point that out. That was a bronze tier duel. I'm playing Black Winds, which is it's a solid option. Much better than it's a solid option. But yeah, it all randomly depends what you come up against. So it's like we'll say it's a private room. Right, let's do this then. So if anyone wants to join in, that is the number. I've gone off the screen, so now I have to go back onto it. Now it takes 1,000 years for it to work its magic. So right, add the code, pin message. There we go. Let's check something quickly. Relax play, that is definitely me. Definitely casual. Oh, I need to pin it, don't I? I thought I did pin it. Yeah, I have pinned it. Oh, it's at the bottom. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, there you are. Okay, right. Yeah, I'll use that deck. Right. I'll use that deck. I'll use the deck what I was going to use originally. To begin with. Right, let's see what old Toxic has got for us. Is it going to be Toxic? Good luck. No stream sniping, folks. If when we duel, no stream sniping, because otherwise it's a bit unfair if we know what I've got. That's the last thing we need. Right, that's not bad. For me, that's not a bad hand. I think I can live with that. Oh, heroes. Okay. Ooh, now that's even better. That is even better. actually. Right, okay. Okay. Fusion reverse, okay. That means I can bring something out different for the next duel. Okay, I got a plan. Knowing what we're against, that's fine. Right, let's do this. Like I said, I haven't used this deck in a while actually. It's always nice to use it when we can. Right, Wagtail. Right, Bird Sanctuary. That's fine. I'm going to use another deck as well because I always change the deck every time, so that's fine by me. Okay. Right, let's do this. Imagine I gave my opponent's monster all that boost, that would be insane. Yes, you do. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Right, don't need to do anything else. Okay, yeah. Right. When the birds get going, they can be very thin. Right, we definitely do another one. We'll do 2 duels each. Oh, right. So, 1 second. We'll do toxic. Toxic is first, and then it is Thomas. Right. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I've got some options I can use anyway, so it's fine. That's all right. Okay. You're going all out. Okay. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, don't be too easy either. Yeah, no, I understand. I've got a couple of things I can use anyway, so a couple of options I've got up my sleeve. Right. Okay. Not the best starting hand, I will admit. Okay, that's not the best. Let's see if this actually might work. Okay. Okay, that is all I can do. No monsters, great. Great. What will I do? Right. Oh, I've got. Oh, I didn't bring my Easter egg up. Oh, damn it. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh no, my Easter egg. God dang it. Oh, right. We're against Exodium, is it? Yeah. Okay. He said he was going all out as well. Fair dues. Right, let's use MST. Yeah, that's quite funny. You pay 2,000 life points, the next minute it disappears. Okay. Okay. Right, interesting. Let's do that. It's funny, I was mentioning we faced someone earlier that was playing something to what I'm playing. It's like, yeah, how negative. I'm like, the thing with what I've got on my side is I've got a couple of different cards which could throw some surprises up. Right. Not another MST. That is brutes. That is some brutes. That is MST. There is a pattern to my deck. If you figure out what the pattern is already, you should be able to get through it quite quickly. You know, I'm gonna be. Poison of the Old Man. Because if we know, because we know it's playing the Exodia Fin, the less life points it has, so it's not as effective as if it had 8,000 life points, etc. Right. Oh, it did. Yeah, it did bring it out eventually. I was waiting for that. Yeah, now we're in a bit of trouble here. Can't attack whilst Source of Revealing Light is on the field. Okay. Destroy all mob. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Not ideal though. 3,200 attack. So it's not too bad. Right, I'll be 2 seconds. Right, what have I got? Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Right, let's try this then, just for the giggles. I'm basically giving my opponent 4,000 extra life points. No, not 4,000, 800 extra life points if they accept the handshake. Nobody ever accepts it though, that's the problem. Okay, negate it then. Okay then, fair enough. I was trying to actually help you there. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, we do lose this duel. I will point that out. Interesting. Okay. Right. Not much I can do here. Not bad though. Yeah, the deck that I'm using is more of a... could be awkward. Doesn't make too much of a difference. Might negate this anyway because got nothing else to negate. Right, Toxic, you've got game. I've got nothing, so pay half your life points, destroy. It doesn't need to do anything here. It just needs to go to battle phase and win. I kind of why he's done that now. He didn't need to do it, to be honest. He could just win normal, but people don't like to do that. Could have just won normal. Could have just gone straight into battle phase and just won, you know. There's overdoing it and there's overdoing it. You don't need to overdo it just to get the extra attack, just to finish off in style. That's what it is. Would have won anyway because it would have gained the life points. Well, actually, no. I lied. He would have not won if he didn't do that. No. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't see the benefit of, you know, overly doing it, but you know, nicely done. Thank you very much. Let's go to Thomas. It's a great name, Tom. Always a great name. Right, change it. Right. Yes, thanks to the games, Toxic. Nicely done. Yeah, exactly. I know. Just a little bit too much sometimes. You kind of know you've got the game, so I'll go second. Yeah? It doesn't bother me if I go first or second. I'm not that first. Why can't we get into a game? Right, we'll try that again then. That's weird. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I have to leave it and then redo it. Okay. What happened there? Eh? What's happened there? What happened there? Okay. That was weird. Alright, no problem. Right. Come to the first table, Thomas. Come to the first table. There we go, we'll try that again. I don't know what happened there, that was so bizarre. Yeah, I'll be going after these 2 duels. Yeah, it's only going to be a short blast today. Because I'll be back on this game Sunday. Yeah. Right, here we go. Right, we got something. Ooh. That is not bad. Right, let's see what you've got. That's not what I want to hear, let's be honest. Right, Magnet Rocket Dragon, okay. Oh, I should remind everyone, if we do have a duel, do not stream snipe. I will mention that. Right, you're playing Rocket Link? I'm assuming it's Rocket Link, innit? Boot sector launch. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Could be very annoying to play against if it gets it right. Not really much I can do on my end, looking at what I've got to begin with. But we'll give it a go. Reach borrow, yeah, okay. Red reboot or something, I don't know. I should know, but I forget. That's the one I forgot what card it was. Borrow Regenerator. At least this gives me time to enjoy my fajita. Good solid. Rocket Tracer, Rocket Rocket! Yeah, yeah. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. Right, okay. Double interlock. That'll be Bottle Load Furious Dragon. Oh, Fatal Flare Dragon, I should say. It always begins. I know it begins with an F. Right, I'm trying to figure out what deck am I going to use for the last duel. We're in trouble because I got nothing to play against. Knowing what we're against now, I'm in trouble straight away. Bum 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 bum. Right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Well, we knew that anyway, but... Okie dokie. Right. Yeah, I think he's set up everything nicely here. Yeah, honestly, set up really nicely. That is good. That is very good. Right. Right, I didn't get exactly the starting hand I needed, but... we'll do that. And that's all we can do.
Ooh, I'm evil. You are evil indeed.
Very nice, very evil. You are Danhausen. You are very evil. Right. Right. You know what? That is as solidly done as it could have been, you know? That is a tough setup to break. Especially what we're playing. If I had something a little bit more, I could work around it a bit, but nah, this deck is not the deck to work around it. Right, another Link 5. That'll be Borrow Shroud. Yeah, Borrow Shroud. Well, the only thing I can do is maybe stop something, but what can I stop? Not much. This is probably the part now where my opponent can just win. Probably doesn't need to do anything else. But saying that, if we're able to, you know, do something around it, then we might still have a chance to do something here. Right. I don't, you know, you've done this really well. You know, you can't fault this. I don't see any clear and obvious errors. It is done very well. Nicely done. That is going to be, well, I'll try and do this anyway. Will it get negated? Probably, but we'll give it a go. Ah, no! Got negated. Ah, damn it. What a shame. What a shame. Ugh, what a shame. What a shame. Right, you've won this game. You've still got another duel. That's fine. Didn't quite execute what... Dude, just finish me off. I've got nothing. Just finish me off. You've got game. I just don't get that. At the end of the day, you've got game. Just win. Or I will have to do this. Yeah. Yeah, just win. If you got a chance to win, I always say, take the Finn. I need to change my deck. I always say, just, if there's a chance to win, do it. Okay. Oh, no, oh yeah, I'm bringing the horrible deck out. Yeah, oh, for this one... Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe not that one then, my bad. We'll try something else then. Okay, there we go. Ha! It's time for... It's a Trap! What deck are you going to choose? That is the question. Surprise me. Surprises. We don't want to know, we just want to see it. Let's bring it on. Right, this is my last duel. And I will say, again, thanks to Thomas and Toxic. So yeah, let's rev it up one last time. Try and do more of this if you can, you know, we'll try and do more when the interest is very high, because I've still got some big plans down the line with certain fins, so I'll go first this time. Right, okay. Okay, this could be interesting. This could get interesting quite quickly. Are you first? Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. It doesn't matter what I do, first or second. I am not first. At the end of the day, I am not first. Oh, labyrinth. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, we're gonna swing from the chandelier, the chandelier here. Right, let's bring on the fun and games, eh? I told you, it's a trap. Yeah, we've already faced labyrinths today anyway, so... Right, so yeah. That's what we want to do, is it? Is that what we want to do? Really? Do. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Ooh. No, Kaiju! Why? I knew straight away as soon as I saw, I was like, oh no. Okay, Kaiju. Okay, we've got a bit of Kaiju as well. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I see. You sneaky snack. There's Ariana. Or Ariane, I should say. Well, I can't attack either, so... you know, we're kind of having a bit of a stalemate here. That will come in handy. Keep it... Well, this could be a long duel. I will say that now. Right. There's Ariana. They're kind of similar, let's be honest. Right. Yeah, for a while, yeah. But if you destroy it, then yeah. The problem is, what do you want to destroy first? That is the question. That is the question. Coup clock. That's gonna be very helpful, isn't it? Yep, there's nothing we can do here. That's why I went for the trap deck, knowing it could cause a bit of havoc with the cards I've got in this deck. There's a time and place to use a couple of cards, but not yet. So we can't really, like I said, we can't do anything here. I've put myself in a bind. Literally. My opponent can't do anything. So... level 4 or higher cannot attack. The problem is I don't have an extra deck, so... yeah, I have to keep my options for now open, because otherwise it could go a bit pear-shaped. That's not a bad option, but I don't need it yet. That's the problem. Right, where are we? 6, okay. 6. Okay, that makes sense, okay. Because it's just a little experiment. That's why. It gets boring if people play the same types of deck over and over. So just to have a deck specifically for traps, it's interesting. It also tests how patient people are, knowing you can't do much. So you know, you try and see what else can be done. All you got to do is destroy the gravity bind, and then we're back to business again. You can tick along the duels. Okay, destroyed the macrocosmos. Fair enough. It's a bit more of a pain in the bum than the gravity bind. Right, we can see some fin now. It's not too bad though. Oh no. Destroyed one of my cards, oh no. It's like totally random as well, wasn't it? Probably, I reckon should have destroyed Gravity Bind first personally, but you know. I should always say, like I said, if we ever do viewer duels, don't stream snipe. This world is on fire. Right. Well, at the moment, we've got two very... Well, that Kaiju Monsters actually is helping us a little bit because we got 3K defenders. Yeah, Labyrinth's always a funny one. It always has been and it always will be. So yeah, it's like, that's what we expect. No, my gravity bind's gone. Dang it. No, not my gravity bind. No. How dare you? How dare you get rid of the gravity bind? You are do 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 do. Underworld Goddess. Okay. Okay, Underworld Goddess. Okay. You're getting a bit serious. You said you're a rookie. Yeah, you said you were a rookie. Yeah. If you know how to play this deck, then yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what you're doing. I'm pretty sure you know what you're doing. Right. Right. Let's see. I'm sure I'm a rookie. Right. You're sure about that? Because to be honest, even I don't even know. Even if I knew how to play Labyrinth, I can't play Labyrinth. I'm only messing with you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter regardless. Okay, okay. It's not the end of the world losing that particular hole. It's so annoying. This is what I said about Labyrinth earlier on. It gets to do stuff at the end of my turn. I just want to end my turn. But the problem is it gets to do extra bits, which makes it so annoying. Any decks now that, you know, can do stuff at the end of my turn when I just want to set some cards down and end my turn, it just doesn't happen anymore. It just doesn't happen anymore. Right, can we just end the turn, you know? Nope, still more things to be done. Of course there is. What did I do? Put 4 face downs? No, 3? Was it 3 face downs? No, yeah, no, 4. I put 4 no, 3, yeah, I put 3 down, didn't I? Yeah. Thing is, I always try and play decks as well, which I know I can get my turns done quickly, because, you know, I'm not fussed about 25-minute combos and all that. I'm not that. I try not playing deck. I don't try and play decks that take too long, because I like to keep the duel going still. You know, not want to go big combos and then, you know, once I've done what I want to do, that's it. Do I feel like then sometimes do I need to do anything extra after it if I know I can do something extra? No, probably not. Okay, negate it, that's fine. That's fine. There we go, I was waiting for something like that to happen, you know. That's why we try it, because at the end of the day it throws a bit of it just throws a bit of spanner. It throws a span into the works, doesn't it? It's quite interesting though. Right, we should now probably lose this now. We've done our bit for a while. That's all we can do is make it. We like to make duels, if we do play this deck, last longer than they should. So really, I feel like you got. We've had a bit more money's worth out of this than, you know, Finn. So yeah, it's not too bad. Right. Is that a game? If you... Okay. Oh, is that... No. Okay. Trap hole, okay. That doesn't really affect us, trap hole. Or does it? Unless I use something very specific. Right, that should be game. GG. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. There we go. That'll do us. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to press X. Sorry. I didn't mean to press X. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Didn't mean to press X. I was meant to press circle. Oh, sugar. Got a bit too excited then. I was meant to press the directional button and then press X. And then, right, we'll just have to wait for a minute. There we go. Right, yeah, so I'm done with my duels, but I will. So yeah, no, that was good. That was enjoyable. Regardless of if I didn't win, I don't care about the winning. Sometimes it's not necessarily the end of the world if I don't win. It's not. I always say this every time. Doesn't matter what game I play. At the end of the day, the winning is purely a bonus. As long as you're having fun, you could win and not have fun. You could lose and still have fun. That's what I always say every time. Right, so we have got some legacy packs to open. We've got 9 to open. We've got anything else to open? Have we got any bonuses? No, I use different types of decks, so I just like to randomly put that one in quite often, just to throw some surprise. So you're like, oh, okay. How do you prepare for a deck like that, which just specializes in traps? You know. Right, so we've got 9 legacy packs. I'll do them. I would love to know what the next event is for the month. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Saber beetle, gravitic orb. Couldn't even get it. Couldn't get my words out. So yeah, no, those duels were enjoyable. I'm surprised that the trial duel took a lot longer than I anticipated. Spiritual entanglement. We've had a couple of very long duels today as well. Lead the World Chalice Fairy. Gladiator Beast Augustus. Bull Blader. Wall of Illusion. Remote Rebirth. Bachi. Cocoon Veil. Sorcerer's Spell Wall. Witch Doctor of Chaos. Gagaga Tag. Gale Lizard. Curry Bar. Gene Warp Warble. Hunting Instinct. Ignition Beast Volcanon. And that will do us. So yeah, like I said, it's been another solid session, so thanks to everyone that has popped in. Thanks to Thomas and Toxic for the duels. Very entertaining. Well, entertaining because you just don't know what's going to happen. That's the beauty of it. That was the beauty of it. So yeah, we'll be back with this game. It won't be Sunday. Normally it is Sunday, but I'll be a little bit later next week. So yeah, we should. On Sunday, we will be back in the land of Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, we haven't been on GTA 5 for a while on here, so that'll be our next stream on here. But I will be on Twitch later, doing something there. Hopefully we'll catch you there, peeps. If not, thanks as always Thanks as always, folks. You're all awesome. You are all awesome. That you all take your time and effort to pop in. It means a lot. It really does. So if you haven't done already, give the stream a share, like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1.6. But otherwise, I wish you all the very best of your rest of your Friday. Have a good Friday, because it literally is Good Friday. So yeah, I'll see you hopefully on the other side. If not, I'll see you here back on Sunday. But if not, sayonara for now.